In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of different scenarios for if you've posted an AR invoice line item to the incorrect GL account. So it really depends on what stage of the process that invoice is at and where it originated from. So let's say the invoice was put in through accounts receivable and it has not been paid yet. In that scenario, I would recommend just simply going in and editing the invoice. So if it was created in AR, just edit it and change the GL account that was applied. If a payment has been applied to the invoice, you're not going to be able to edit it. But what you can do is you can come in, hit the edit button, and you should see the reclassify option. So you could hit reclassify and then you can just simply change the GL account or any other coding that you need to change. You might get an error to say that maybe your books are closed for that period. You would simply just have to reopen them. And then let's say it was a project contract invoice or something that came from order entry. So if the invoice was created in order entry, then how did it end up getting posted to the GL account that you posted it to? So that's going to be determined by your transaction definition. So if you go to your order entry module, setup tab, and take a look at your transaction definition, let's just say it was a quick bill invoice. You're going to hit view on that and look at your posting configuration. And your posting configuration is where you tell the system which GL account you want to hit when you use a particular item that is part of an item GL group. So if this is going consistently to the wrong GL account, then that is something that you would have to fix on the posting configuration tab of your transaction definition. So if it was created in order entry, you do not have the option to reclassify. If the invoice was not paid, you could just edit it. You could delete it out, fix the transaction definition, put it in again. And then let's say if it was a project contract invoice and it was incorrect and it was paid, then you could enter you're going to have to fix your transaction definition anyway, because you're going to want to make sure that you're going to the correct GL account. So that's going to be your main thing when it's an order entry issue. And then what you could do is you could make a journal entry to fix the coding on that invoice. So you would just go to GL and you would minus out from the account that you didn't want it to hit and then send it to the right account. So do a journal entry to fix that. So they're the different scenarios. And then obviously if it went in through accounts receivable and you don't have the option to reclassify, you're also going to use the journal entry option to fix that. So that's how you would go about fixing an incorrect GL posting. But, it's your transaction definition that drives where that goes. If you're looking at order entry, if you're looking at accounts receivable and you're putting the invoices directly in through there, it's an easier process. You can just go in and you can simply edit the coding. So I can come in here this one's been paid, but I would be able to edit it if it hadn't been paid and I could just change that. Or if it has been paid, you can hit the reclassify button and then you can update that coding. So they're your options for when you have hit the wrong GL account on an accounts receivable invoice.